we look at Azure within this context of platform, infrastructure as a service, or software as a service, many of the website operations fall into at least one, if not two, of those categories. And we can use the Azure portal as our mechanism to interact with these various options. You access this today by going to portal.azure.com, and we'll walk through a couple live websites later on in this webinar that I have set up in Azure. So you go to that portal. One of the things we showed last week, and I just wanted to show this within context of the websites and the options we have for this week's webinar, is the Cloud Shell, which I access by clicking on the little PowerShell icon at the top of the Azure portal. Fires up within about a minute or two and is available from any platform. This can be a Mac computer, it can be Windows. It's not reliant on the underlying OS. It's running within the Azure cloud. And one of the things I can do there is go into my subscriptions and then use common command line utilities or tools like dir to list the resources. And you'll notice here that I have web apps as well as virtual machines and storage accounts related to this Azure subscription. Within the portal, the other option you have is to actually decide what you're trying to host or what pieces of that infrastructure versus platform you want to have responsibility or flexibility with. So when we go into Azure, I can actually look under Compute and decide I want a particular version of Linux as the server that I'm operating with, or a particular version of Windows. And I can get very specific about the configuration and then can make the decisions above that. Maybe I want a particular version of a server because I have configuration and things that I want to do to that website or that web server to serve up my application or my site. I can also do this at a platform level where I don't have to worry about the underlying OS. And the example I used here is WordPress, one of the websites that I'm familiar with, or the web infrastructure platforms, if you will, is WordPress. And not only do I have the option to just host WordPress as a platform, but I even have offerings within Azure, as you'll notice here, WordPress on Windows Server 2012 R2, or WordPress on Linux, which is in preview. And when you look at the options within Azure, you have Red Hat, Ubuntu, a bunch of other Linux-based varieties that you can choose from besides Windows. And in many cases, you may even have more of that platform approach, where if I want a particular version of Linux, maybe with a particular version of a database available, I could look if that is already pre-configured, maybe as a platform that I can just build my application upon.
You may be familiar with Netcom Learning, but we do help our customers become innovative learning organizations by achieving a smarter workforce, adapting to change, and driving growth. And we do this through a broad catalog of offerings. We develop custom learning plans, and through our global capabilities ability to deliver globally. And since 1988, we've been empowering our organizations, our clients, through our managed learning services. We help them to reach optimal performance results and to address challenges. And we do have 9 practice areas in which we specialize. They encompass people, process, and technology training. Today's presentation is from the cloud practice area.
Technical skills are also necessary to empower your career, but do you need to improve or upgrade your leadership skills as well in order to accelerate your career? Along with your technical abilities, develop the skills you need to manage yourself, others, and business better. Welcome to Starter Learning, a collaborative knowledge platform bringing the world's best business and leadership insights from Fortune 1000 leaders, best-selling authors, and Ivy League professors. Further, if you are interested in learning from the top American leaders, please log on to the e-learning platform at starterlearning.com and avail the special promotion meant for first-time users. You can use promo code STARTER10 and begin your leadership journey right now.